shits. Like, I cannot stand Wattpad sometimes. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking joking? Oh, no. No. You're cute. If you think I'm gonna let you get away with this because ooh. Oh, my joints. I'm an old woman, okay? Oh, fuck me. Okay. But, like, yo. Okay, so this book I'm reading, right? It's not even written that well. I would heavily edit it myself. Like, it's okay. It's, like, a little bit, like, too much. And, like, the guy is, like, hella fucking possessive, but, like, I'm too lazy. Excuse me. To look for another book. So, like, I was ready to get in a day with that book. That's what I was thinking. And then I was reading it. And then when I actually started getting semi-good, the author decides to stop it. And, like, this book is unpublished from Wattpad. If you want to continue reading it, go to this other website. And I was like, excuse me, what? Like, oh, really? You want to play the game? Like, okay. You know what? Fuck you. I ain't reading your book. Like, it's not that good, first of all. Second of all, you literally stated clearly in the description that it was completed, so you're lying to your readers, bitch. Third of all, like, why the fuck would you put part of a book on one site and then the other half on the other site? Like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, what's wrong with people? Like, I don't understand. Like, maybe she makes more money this way. I don't know. But, like, it just... if you're thinking business-wise, you have to think of being in the common interest of your clients, which would be your readers, so that you can interest them and make money, like, so that it's easier for your clientele, but also, like, kind of sneakily make money, you know? Especially in entertainment. That's, like, the way to make money through entertainment. I mean, I'm not a businesswoman, obviously. Like, I could not. No. That's almost as cringy as being a nanny. I can never do anything in the food industry, or as a nanny, or as a businesswoman, or any of those kind of stuff. No. Never in all of my life am I ever going to do a job like that. Ever. No. Oh, no. Oh, that's so cringy. No. No. Mm-mm. Oh my god, but I actually have an idea. Because, like, my uncle, we were hiking, and it was super cool. Because, like, a lot of the plants I recognized. And, like, he said he kind of vaguely knew them too, but he didn't remember the names. And then he said that if I'm interested in plants, which I am, I can't grow them for shit. But I am interested in looking at plants and, like, knowing plants. I'm just interested in, like, knowing nature and stuff. Like, because, like, I love going on hikes and stuff. Which this last hike we went on was super easy. It was, like, just it was like a loop, and it was just a 4-mile loop, maybe 4.5 miles, give or take, loop, and it was just all flat meadow, little bit of woods, not much, and then there was a little bit of a creek opening, but that was like it. I mean, not creek, it was river. It was like the Feather River. It's about a 30-mile drive from where we're at, which is pretty cool. But, like, it was really easy in the beginning. But then, like, towards the end, I started getting, like, huffing and puffing and, like, dying slowly. And then I kept starting to drag my feet, which if you drag your feet when you're hiking, especially if the trail is overgrown, like, the plants fucking torture you. Like, there's branches and there's other, like, brush that just, like, fucking destroys your legs. Like, I have so many scratches and, like, blisters and, like, hot spots, which hot spots I learned today. Hot spot is a blister before it's a blister, so, like, it's like a irritated spot from friction, but it's not a blister yet until it, like, fully forms into, like, one of those, like bumps and then pops. Like, that's a blister. But if it's just irritated, that's a hot spot. So it has the possibility of becoming a blister, but it's not a blister yet. So I don't know if you can hear, but the dryer is going off right now, so, like, congrats. Clothes are being done today. Wow. Yeah, also, It was so gross though, because when we came back, like, I was so sweaty and disgusting. Like, my bra was completely soaked through sweat, and so was my shirt, and I just had to, like, take my shirt. It was really awkward, because, like, I had to, like, go around, because there was, like, this little shed area, and I had to, like, walk around there and just kind of, like, go behind a tree and kind of just be like, well, I'm gonna put this shit on now. Like, it was really weird and awkward. I mean, I'm not shy from nudity in public. I mean, that sounded so bad. Wait, no. Wait, okay, okay, wait, no. There's a reason I said that, okay? Because I've gone on hikes so many times. Like, I was literally, like, raised on hikes. Like, I remember when I was a baby, like, I would go on hikes, and they would just carry me in a backpack. Like, I was literally raised on hikes, and I love hikes. Like, they're my favorite thing to do in the world. I really wish hikes weren't as dangerous anymore, though, because, like kidnappers and stuff, like, they like hikes and stuff, because, like, innocent little people, like, walking, and, like, it's pretty easy to kidnap someone if they're, like, in the middle of nowhere. I'm like, which kind of sucks about hikes, but, I mean, I love them, and I would truly love to take hikes alone, because, like, it's so, I mean, it's nice to take hikes with other people, like, it's amazing to take hikes with other people, but, like, at the same time, I also kind of find enjoyment in walking alone. But again, I am a young female girl. Female and girl are the same thing. But, like, I'm a minor. I'm a girl. Like, unfortunately, those are two things that, like, they target. Also, don't know how to defend myself. I really want to learn how to defend myself. Do I know how to defend myself yet? No. I also really want to learn first aid, too, but my dad hasn't taught me yet. Like, he's so busy, he hasn't taught me yet. But, like, I really want to learn. And I also really like learning how to identify plants and stuff, too. And, like, track animals and stuff. Because, like, it's, like, I want to kind of be, like, like, I don't know, but my uncle was talking about it. He was, like, talking about how, like, there's, like, trail, like, people who, like, regulate, like, trails, and they take after the trails, and they, like, tame the trails, like, you know how, like, there are people who do that kind of stuff, and then there's also, like, rangers and stuff. I would love that kind of job. Like, I know I would love that kind of job. And he said, that those kind of jobs are, like, pretty, like, easy to get if you have the right, like, knowledge. So, like, if I knew my plants and stuff, which I kind of already do, like, I recognize them. Like, I recognize pretty much almost, like, at least half the plants that we saw, especially the big ones, like the trees and the large shrubs and some of the, like, what are those called? Oh, it's at the tip of my tongue. Okay. Anyways, I recognize a lot of, especially flowering plants, too. And I recognized a lot of them. I just didn't remember the names, and then he would tell me, and then I was like, oh, yeah, I remember now. But, like, so it's already something that I already know, like, a lot of. But, like, I just don't remember the names, which I think it would be pretty easy to go over the names because, like, I hike so much. Well, I love hiking so much, and my uncle loves hiking so much. I'm pretty sure if, like, every weekend or something, like, if we hiked and I practiced enough, I would be able to memorize the plants and stuff. Anyways, so, like, that would be such a cool, like, little, like, side job to do, like, you know? And I think I would really love it and enjoy it because, like, nature and, like, I love it so much. Like, I'm just one of those people, like, I can't picture myself doing one of those, like, boring, like, sit down, like, I'm just gonna, like, be here, like, doing business with you. Like, that's, I don't have a business mindset at all. Like, I'm not good with math or any of that. Like, I have pretty bad memory, and, like, I'm just not good with that kind of stuff. Like, I'm really good with, like, nature, and I love nature. Like, that's what I'm good at. Like, reading, writing, and nature, like, those are the only three things I'm good at in my life, okay? Let me live. And so, yeah, thinking, like, that would be, like, a job option for me, too, which would be kind of fun. So, yeah, I'm excited, because, like, if we keep hiking and I keep learning, I'm going to memorize them, and then, like, it's going to be cool. We already learned, like, a lot when we were over there. Like, we saw, like, some vines, and then we saw loosestrife. Like, loosestrife is, like, this invasive plant that's ornamental. We actually learned about it in environmental science, and I saw it all over. Like, when we were walking, I saw it all over, and I kept being like, I recognize that plant. Where do I recognize that plant from? Like, I recognize that plant. Like, I don't remember the name, but I know it starts with an L. Like, I know this plant. Because I'd seen it before, and I'd also, like, learned about it in environmental. So I was like, boy, I know this plant. Why is this so hard for me? And then I eventually, like, looked it up. And when we got back, and it was loosestrife, which is basically, like, this floral, it's, like, really tall, too, plant that's purple, and it's loves water, but it, like, grows so quickly, and it just, like, chokes out every other plant. And it was originally, I don't remember where it was originally from, but I think, like, I don't know, I think it was, like, Europe or something, but, like, it was brought over as, like, an ornamental plant, being like, ooh, so pretty, but then it, like, took over everything, and, like, they were like, oh, maybe not so pretty. Like, it's still a really pretty plant, but it's just, like, it chokes out everything, that it's just, like, kind of, like, really worth it? Like, I don't think so. Also, I was eaten alive on the trail today, because, like, he called me a little trailblazer, because, like, I was like, I forgot my glasses, so I couldn't see anything, and I was really frustrated, because I could see the birds, I could see them, but, like, I could only see their silhouette, and it was kind of like a blurry figure, and I was like, fuck me, I can't see them, and I was like, I want to see the birds. He saw an osprey, he saw, like, a red-tailed hawk, he saw, like, mallards, he saw a Conrad or some, oh, I can't remember the name exactly of that bird, and then he saw so many other birds, and I was just like, boy, I want to see the birds. Because I love birds, I love bird watching, and, like, although we went around noon, which is, like, a terrible time to go bird watching, so we weren't really, like, looking for the birds, but then we would see some of them, and then it would be really cool, but then I couldn't see them because I didn't bring my fucking glasses because I'm a fucking dumbass. But, I'm kind of a photographer a little bit, like, just a little bit, like, okay, I've been raised with my dad, so, like, my dad loves photography, so, like, I'm kind of used to, like, taking photographs with my dad, and so I'm kind of got the, like, eye for, like, artistic photos, I guess, I don't know, and then also I took, like, a couple media classes that, like, teach you how to take good shots and stuff, so I kind of had, like, that eye, or whatever it's called, and so, like, I was kind of annoyed because I forgot my phone too, so I couldn't take any pictures, and I love my phone because it's a Samsung, so the camera quality is not as good as an actual camera, but it's really good for a phone, and I also really know the camera on my phone. I know how to zoom in, I know how to zoom out, like, I know how to do, like, I know how to work my phone, and I forgot my phone, so we're with my uncle's phone, which is not a Samsung, or an iPhone, or any of those kind of phones. He's not much for money, which I get, I don't really care about money. In fact, the only reason that I really love my Samsung is because I've had, like, 3 Samsungs so far, and that's mostly just because of my dad, but, I love the camera quality on my Samsung, and, sorry, I'm so pale and fucking white that there's, like, a time thing on the bottom, but, like, it's white, so it literally blends in with my albino-esque skin, because I'm that fucking white. Like, it's hard, okay? It's hard like us. It's wow, okay, I suck at singing. Yeah, but, like, today was happy. Like, I noticed I was starting to get, like, a little bit antsy because, like, I haven't been doing anything this whole week aside from school and home, and just kind of got a little antsy because, like, even though, like, last weekend I spent, like, time at the pool with my friends, like, it was still kind of still at home, and, like, I get kind of antsy if I don't, like, spend time outdoors enough, I guess. I don't know, because I guess it's partly due because, like, I love outdoors, but then also because, like, I am a little bit claustrophobic, kind of, like, get cabin fever or whatever easily because I live with my mom, and, like, with my mom, like, she was so paranoid she didn't really let me leave the house that much, and it wasn't under my control, and so I was just kind of, like, stuck in the house all the fucking time, and so because of that, I'm not the biggest fan of spending, like, days on end just inside. Like, I'm not one of those people, like, I just get antsy, like, I just so yeah. So I was getting a little antsy, but then like today was really good because it got me out there. Like I got a little bit of exercise. Like it was really nice. I got to spend time with my uncle. Like you see how happy I get when I see my uncle, because like I don't know, because I hadn't seen him in like about like a week and a half, and I was like, boy. And then I was like, hi, like, love my uncle, I love my uncle. Also, I'm like, okay, this is kind of manipulative of me, but like, in my defense, I actually have nothing to support. I'm just a self-possessed bitch, okay? Excuse me. But, okay, so I'm a big nerd, and I really, really love video games, okay? Problem is, I don't have a PC, because my grandma's PC is, this PC is computer, but like, it's so old that you can't even look up stuff on there. So, like, if Google doesn't work on there, obviously, video games are not gonna work on there. So, yeah, there's also, because, like, the room is such a hoarder's mess that it's, like, there's not, like, it's not, like, no. And I have a PlayStation 3 in a box that is unopened and has been in the corner of this house for about a year and has been collecting dust for at least 5 years. So, oh, no, maybe 3. I don't know. But, like, my dad got it at, like, one of those, like, Black Fridays or Cyber Mondays or whatever they're called. And, which honestly, I hate those kind of days because it's just so hectic, insane. Like, people are insane. People are insane sometimes. This like pack of animals. Like, I've only gone once or twice to a Black Friday, and I hated it. I was terrified. Like, it was horrifying. Like, I thought they exaggerated in the movies. Let's just say it's not that much of an exaggeration. Like, I hated it so much. I hate crowds. I hate shopping. Combine those two with Black Friday, and like, it's literally like everything I hate about shopping, like tenfold. So you can imagine how stressful that Black Friday was for me. Like, I hate it so much. Like, I can't stand it. Like my dad has offered to take me again before, and I was like, have fun with that. Like, literally, like, wake up at 4 a.m. to deal with a crowd of cranky, like, gluttonous. Well, gluttonous has to do with food, so that would be me. But, like, kind of, like, selfish people. Like, I know, like, it's greedy. Greedy is not the word I'm looking for. But, like a lot of the stuff they don't even need, but they just, like, want it. And because it's so cheap, like, they feel that they need it. And then they just, like, fucking, like, go, like, fucking Viking on your ass. And you're like, I am a child. Calm down. Like, oh, my God. It was so weird. And it was, like, will push you, and you're just kind of like, don't touch me, and they're just kind of like, they don't give a fuck. They're just like, I want my shit, move out of the fucking way. And I'm just kind of like, I'm just following my father, guys. Like, please don't hit me. Like, so bad. I hated it. I actually mentioned at 4 fucking a.m. like, if you're a zombie, so like, pushing around is kind of like disorienting, because you're just kind of like, ooh. Like, it's a nightmare. Like, literally, my nightmares are made of what Black Friday is. I accidentally just punched myself in the throat. Like, okay. Anyways, I'm just one of those people who, like, likes being alone, or likes being with, like, 1 or 2 people, and, like, likes having their space. Even though I'm a very clingy person with the people I'm close to, when I'm not close to someone, like, back the fuck off, okay? Like, you keep your side, I keep my side, like, you back the fuck up. But, like, if I'm close to someone, like, I'm literally koala bitch ass on their shit. Like, I am, like, clingy. Yeah, my uncle was talking about that. He was all like, you're a touchy-feely person, and I was like, yeah. He was like, yeah, I noticed that straight away, and I was like, yeah. And he's like, it's even in the way you walked. And I was like, what do you mean? He's like, you walk diagonal. And I'm just like, yeah, that's kind of just how I am. And he's like, no, there's a reason. Like, you're a touchy-feely person, so you kind of, like, always want to be near someone, especially if you're close to them, so you kind of, like, walk into them. And I'm just like, oh. I didn't realize that before. Sorry. And he's just kind of like, yeah, it's fine. Because I was literally pushing him off of the trail. Like, I was walking, and he was like, what? And then I was like, shove. And he was like, whoa. And I was like, oh, sorry. He was like, yeah. And I was like, I keep saying, and I was like, and he was like, because, like, I just have to, you know, play out the whole fucking scene like a play. Jesus. Oh my god, and we saw a peacock. It was so cool. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, it was, like, part of the farm that was on there, because, like, it was really weird. Like, I went there, and there was, like, this, like, weird little almond, like, area, like, farming area, kind of, and there's, like, a couple irrigation sites, and then we, like, drove through there, and then just all of a sudden there was, like, this little tiny park, like, literally minuscule, like, literally the parking space of a, like, of a store, or, like, of a gas station was bigger than the park, like, than the park part of the trail. And I was like, are you sure this is where we're meant to be? And then I saw that sign, and it was, like, this really old, rickety, like, billboard thing, and it was kind of like, hold on. There's, like, this really old, rickety thing, and it was kind of like, what is this? And then, like, you saw the map, and it was all faded and weathered, and I was like, obviously people have not been here in a while. Like, a while. Like, holy shit, man. But surprisingly, the trail was really well taken care of, so, like, I mean, what are we gonna do? Like, it's just kind of like a thing. And also, I don't know why I keep doing this, like, this mouth thing. Like, I don't know what that is about. Like, hi, am I trying to look like I have botched fucking plastic surgery? Like, okay, well, we're good. Like, okay. Also, I'm getting tanner, and it's freaking me out because, like, I am not used to looking dark. And you can't really tell on camera because I'm fucking white. But, like, I'm looking, like, a little bit darker. And I'm kind of worried that I inherited my mom's thing, which my mom's supposedly part Native American. Supposedly, according to my great-grandma, who's a little bit questionable because, like, she's a little bit of a druggie. But she, says that my mom's part Native American, and that's why when she tans like, she literally looks like a little Mexican child, because she's like, maybe that's racist. I feel so bad, but, like, I'm not kidding. Like, she literally looks brown, like, hella fucking, like, it's really dark, just really, really dark. Like, she looks like a different race. Like, she does not look white at all, and I'm worried that I'm gonna inherit that, because, like, I mean, I don't really care, but, like, I don't think I'd look good with dark skin, so, like, I really hope I didn't inherit my fucking gene, because, like, I don't, like, she looks good, because, yes, she has dark hair, she has dark curly hair, and she has dark eyes, so, like, it matches her little complexion stuff, but, like, I would not look good at it, because, like, my hair is all, like, weird, like, reddish, like, ruddy, like, brownish, and my eyes are, like, hella fucking, like, I don't know what to call them, like hazel, and, like, I don't think it would look good with, like, darker skin. But, like, you never know. This could be, like, hella fucking racist, but, like, it's not racist to me, but, like, it might be offensive to other people, so I feel bad. But, like, I'm not trying to be racist, okay? Okay, I'm sorry if I'm apologizing, because, like, I don't know. Just blame it on my fucking ignorance. I don't know. Okay. Or it could just be because the world is very offensive and defensive right now, but, like, you know what, whatever, anyways. I got eaten alive here, like, on my legs. I got so many scratches on my legs. Like, it literally looks like a bear clawed me. Or a cat or some shit. I got clawed so much by the branches and shit. Ugh. It was bad. But it was really fun, though. But, like, shit loves to eat me. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I guess it's my blood type. I don't know. Just, like, I don't know, little, like, things love to eat me. Like, they go for me over everyone else, and I'm just kind of like, boo. Like, can you maybe not? Like, I'm an ugly-ass potato. What purpose is this thing? Like, just get the fuck off me. Like, it's gross, and I hate bugs. Aside from, like, certain spiders and stuff. Also, my uncle, like, was, like, kind of scared me when we were on the trail, because, you know, California, we have snakes. Especially in the hotter areas, we have poisonous snakes, like rattlesnakes, like little snakes, you know? And I remember even when I was little, like, the biggest thing that they always said was, like, never overturn rocks or logs or anything, because you never know, like, there could be a snake there getting shade or something, and then it could bite you, and then blah, 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 bad juju. And, and so, when you're on the, like, trail, like, he started, like, picking up rocks and stuff, because I don't know, he said he wanted to, like, look and see if there were any interesting bugs under there and stuff, and I was kind of like, Maybe he forgot there's like snakes, but like I didn't want to mention it because like he's always being like I know everything, and so I didn't want to mention it and being like yeah I knew, but I'm like superhero, you know. And I was like okay, well I won't mention it. But then on the way back, I was telling him I got kind of nervous when he like lifted up that log, and he was like oh my god I didn't even think about that, and I was like I could have proven him. I could have just been like, hi, I know something. And he could have been like, ooh. And now, but I missed my opportunity. That's okay. Whatever. I'm just kind of a show off sometimes. But, like, I don't like showing off. Ooh, that's a lie. That is such a lie. I love showing off. But, like, sometimes I know if I'm going to be proven wrong and embarrassed, I don't like showing off. So, like, or I think I'm going to be proven wrong and embarrassed. So, like, I don't like showing off because then I know, like, I'm going to be proven wrong and embarrassed, you know? So I try not to sometimes, and that was one of those times, and I should have just shown off, like, who fucking cares, you know, like, but, I probably should, like, break out of that habit of showing off, because, like, it's a little bit annoying to people. I don't do it a lot, I don't think I do it a lot. I don't think so, I don't know, I don't really count the amount of times I show off in front of people. Okay, I'm sorry. But we already know I'm an annoying ass person, so like whatever. But yeah, bye. I don't really have anything else to say. So yeah. Also, I'm hella fucking nervous about like school tomorrow because I have finals for Spanish and math. And Spanish, I'm good at Spanish in the moment, but, like, when you have to memorize everything that we've done over the past fucking semester, like, that's a lot. And then also math. You already know my struggle with math. Like, hello. I am a fucking dumbass who hates math. So, yeah, this is going to go so well. It's going to go so well. Also, I still have, like, 20 missing assignments in math. I just really hope I do well on the final. Like, at least a B, sweetie. Like, please give me a B. Like, if there's a God out there, please give me a B. Like, oh. The amount of times I've said I don't believe in God, though, and, like, try to, like, dissuade the people to believe in God. I don't dissuade them. I just kind of, like, make my point out there, and they're kind of like, well, you do you, how do you mean? Or they hate me, and then I'm like, hi, okay, cool. But, yeah. Itchies. Itchies. I fucking hate biting. Shit, man. Okay, anyways, gotta go, bye. I'm gonna try and find a book to read that doesn't fucking, like, cut off and, like, fucking do dumbass shit like the last one did. And it wasn't even that good of a book. And, like, I'm mad. Also, if you're wondering what this shit is, it's a broken piece of, like, you know those things that they use to, like, stir, like, coffee and stuff? Like, especially, like, gas stations and stuff and hotels, they give you, like, these little things to, like, stir your coffee. This was that. But then I had a little moment of unchecked rage, and I didn't know what to do, so I was just like, snapping things in half, and, like, this was one of those things that I snapped in half and didn't pick up, so, like, it's kind of just laying here. So, but it's fun to play with. So, like, why am I literally a 5-year-old? Okay, bye. Blah, blah. It didn't work. You're good. Okay, bye.